Boom. Could really get used to this, man. This back-to-back wins and that. Feels good. Yo, before I say anything more, our prayers and our thoughts go out to Rui Patricio, man. Listen, speedy recovery. Hope he gets well. Alright, it's Wolves, Liverpool, review. Boom! Boom! Back on Saint LFCTV with your boy Saint, and we're back for another review. And it's a good one. I'm happy. Yeah, very, very happy, man. Listen, if it's your first time here, subscribe, please. On the road to 300 subscriptions, and that would be absolutely, I would love that, man. So yeah, please, man. Mean a lot. Subscribe, man. And drop a like if you like the video. And yeah, man, get in the comments. All of that, man. All of that. You know. Yeah, let's get into business. Let's get into it. Yeah. Boy, I was happy with the lineup, man. How can you not be? It was a team that was dripping sauce in Leipzig, so yeah, didn't really change it up. Didn't change up at all, did he? No, I didn't change up at all. So yeah, no, I liked it. Even though I thought maybe Kane should have come in, but to be honest with you, I was happy in it. I was just happy to see Kabak, man like Kabak and that. And Nat Phillips, Aviator. I done told you about my dog, Aviator. Jesus. Yeah, man, happy to see them and happy to see Flacco, big boy Flacco in DM, man. So I knew it was gonna be like I was happy in it. Boom, game starts, and I'd already said in my preview that I deep these lot and they didn't start too well in the first half of the matches. First half of the first half, basically, they didn't come out too well. They don't come out well generally. And I know I rate Nuno. Do you know what I mean? So I knew he'd be trying to fix that up. So I knew that they'd be coming out the gates. And they pretty much showed that, man. First sort of 10 minutes, they were all over, man. And they played well. They played well. It was Neto showed little bits. Traore was on it, but it was mainly really Matinho in the middle and that. But they did all right. We, on the other hand, man, I don't know what was going on with that midfield, man. We just weren't really on it. Couldn't like keep the ball that well. Shout out Conroy. Did a little match review on James Redmond TV, so go and check that out. Shout out James Redmond each and every time. Go and sub to his channel. But yeah, man, and Conroy did say it was like a basketball match. It was like going back and forth. And I kind of was like, yeah, nah, you're right. So it was wasn't great. Alisson doing a bit of a madness as well. But the main thing I want to take out of that is our finishing, bro. Like our front three is just madness, man. Couldn't finish a hot dinner. It's long, like man like Thiago was just losing the ball, doing bits. There was one time when all three of them really, Thiago, Wijnaldum, and Fabinho, was just all losing the ball. Something's digging into me, man. What is that? Yeah, man, it was just all like kind of it wasn't good. Then they kind of grew into the game. Thiago had that little pass to Gini. Gini sets it off to Mane, and boy, that should be a goal. Mane, it's his decision making, man. It's his decision making because it's a madness. Obviously, he chooses to take it around the keeper, gets fouled, chooses not to go down, which is all like, yeah, I hear all of that. Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Commend, man, and all of that. But they're not, like, referees ain't commending you for that. Like, they're not rewarding you for your bravery and not going down. Like, so it doesn't make any sense. There was clear contact. Man cupped his ankle in that. Like, go down, get a penalty, let's go 1-0 up, and then we can move. No. Or don't, brother, finish, assist, do something. You did neither. You went around the keeper, did some wahala, and then it was like, come on, man. But then in saying that, Mane's movement off the ball was really, really good, man. Like, to be very honest with you, he did well. Even in the goal as well, like, done really, really well with that, man. The pass, and then to get it back, to then lay it off again. Like, it was just really, I was like, yo, but this is what I'm talking about. But at the same time, like, it's just not, like, he's not finishing chances, and his decision making is a bit mad. It just needs a rest in it. But yeah, we grew into the game. Then second half we kind of grew. Obviously the goal comes kind of in injury time of the first half, which was amazing to see, which was good. I would have loved to have gone in like 2-0 up. That's all the reason why I was just a bit pissed at Mane. But yeah, no, it was good. Trent was having a really good game. I really think that he was probably one of our man of the matches. Anyways, I'll get into that. And our defence just looked solid, man. In all fairness, though, Wolves were just wasteful in the final third, man. Like, if we definitely could get punished. Like, we play a better team, they could punish us. The way Arsenal are playing at the moment, boy, like, man like Lacazette, Oba, do you know what I mean, Saka, they will definitely punish us, innit? So, but in saying that, we do you know what I mean, we still kind of, you know, we were on it. Kabak had a very good game. Nat Phillips in the air is an absolute G. He had a very good game. And like I said, Trent had a really good game as well. Second half, we kind of controlled possession as you thought we would. Wolves trying to catch us on the counter. No one really saying that. Salah was out the game, didn't really see him. Jota was the only one that was actually doing bits, do you know what I mean? And obviously, like I said, sorry for the goal. Shout out Jota, obviously. Boom. Man, like, bruv, Diogo Mara Jota. Remember, you heard it here first. Trust me, dog. Yeah, man, he's serious. He's serious, isn't it? Shout out Diogo Mara Jota, doing bits. And yeah, loved it. He was the only one that was really a goal threat out of any of the front three. But we created chances. And it was good to see. Thought Thiago had a good game. He came into himself. Yeah, man, and I'm happy. It was nice to see that we was doing things like bringing Milner on when we were 1-0 up, started to control the game. It was just like we needed this. We needed this going into the international break. So man's just happy to see it, innit? Yeah, and I did like the fluidity. I did like the fluidity in how we were playing. We conceded a couple of chances. Like I said, like Alisson was doing a bit of a madness. And Thiago was losing the ball, especially like in 3-on-2 situations, which wasn't great. But like I said, he did grow into it. He grew into the game, and kind of second half, I kind of thought, yeah, he was on it, but needed to come off because that yellow card. Just needs to stop being so rash. That's all it is, isn't it? Well, let me get into player ratings, anyways. So, boom, starting with Alisson. Yeah, like I don't know what was going on with Alisson in terms of like we've seen Alisson just be like just dead off a ball quickly, done. Like, you know, the ones there, his positional sense is amazing to be able to get his body behind the ball. So while you're out there trying to punch the ball, trying to do Liu Kang in that, I don't understand, bruv. Like, it don't make any sense, bruv. Like, yeah, I wasn't impressed. Did make a good save though from Semedo though. Did make a good save. I'll give him a 6. I'll give Alisson a 6 because again, shout out Conroy. He did remind me of that save, and I was like, yeah, I get it, but I wasn't happy about those punches, and just his control of the box sometimes is a bit higgy. Moving on to right back, boom. I'd say, yeah, you know what? I'll give Trent a 9, man. He had a 9 performance, man. Really thought his performance was good. He wasn't just crossing, inshallah. Certain times he looked like he was about to deliver the cross and think about it. Was making marauding runs. His defensive play was good. Like, bruv, like was overlapping, giving man options. Like, nah, man, I liked it, bruv. Really liked it. Trent was doing bits. I'd say I'll come to that. Kabak, really, really good. Really good. I would give him an 8.5. I thought he was probably the better of the centre-back pairing, and I think he got man of the match, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, no, well done to him, man. And you know what? I've said I'm not sure about him, but like, to be fair, he seems to be turning a corner, and I'd like to see more of him and Nat Phillips together, create a partnership, do you know what I mean? And allow, obviously, certain man to be able to come out of the centre-back, do you know what I mean? Free up the man then, man. Centre-back birds that they're doing. So, yeah, no, good. Nat Phillips, I'll give him an 8. I thought Kabak had a better game, but again, he was really good. Robbo, I'll give a 6.5. I thought he was the worst of the defensive line. Wasn't bad, but just was the worst, I would say. Again, like, kept Traore quiet defensively, especially in the second half. So I definitely saw that. But just going forward, wasn't really creating much of a threat. Shout out Monts, big six bants. Again, kind of brought that point up, and I was like, nah, you're right. You know, his offensive outlet wasn't that great. So I'll give him a 6.5. For Fab, Flacco, my guy, but didn't have the same game, didn't have the Leipzig game in it that we saw, but was still a presence, bruv. Absolute presence. You know them way there. Like, everyone was just playing better. Because he was there, like, and that in itself deserves credit. So I'll give Flacco a 7.5 in it. Then moving into Thiago, thought he had a good game. Not gonna lie, like I said, he grew into the game better. Didn't have a great didn't have a great first half of the first half, should I say? I'll give him a 6. Genie, I thought he had a really good game. Did Genie things really, and having them to help Genie. I like the interchange between the three of them at certain points. I'll give Genie a 7.5. I'll give him the 6. I didn't think he had much of a different game to Flacco. You know what? I'll give. Yeah, no. I'll give him both the same. To be fair, 7.5. Moving on to the front line. Boom, Mane. I'm going to give Mane a 7 in it, because, like I said, his off-the-ball movement and his game generally was actually quite decent. Just need him to his decision-making and his finishing needs to just fix up, big man. You're a bad boy. Remember that. Someone needs to go to him, his wife. Someone needs to, yo, Mane, remember how much of a bad boy you are, you know? Like, come on, rude boy. Like, shake him up, because I don't know what this shadow is. Like, Jota, best of the front three, I would say, with Mane again, but obviously actually scored. I'll give Jota an 8, and Mo Salah. I thought he was missing, you know. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I thought he was missing in the game. Like, give him a 6.5, man. Didn't really see him. And normally he'll score, and then people will forget that and be like, oh yeah, but I didn't really see him, so I'm gonna give him a 7. Subs. I'm gonna give it Milner, and because the rest didn't really, like, Ox come on, but he only had like 10 minutes. But yeah, Milner I thought did well. Give him a 7 when he come on. Was pressing and he done well. It was nice, like I said, for him to come on when we're already 1-0 up, not the other way. We're 1-0 down and you're bringing Milner on. You know what I mean? Some jokes in. Keita thought was good when he come on. Yeah, I thought he was alright. Give him a 6.5. And Ox, 10 minutes. It was a pass that you should have given to Trent, and I was like, oh, come on, Ox, man. And then you can even hear Trent like, what was this? Like, I was like, come on, Ox, bruv. But other than that, he kind of grew into the game as well, and he actually wasn't so bad. So I'll give Ox a 7 in it. But yeah, man, listen, I'm just happy. Klopp, I'll give Klopp 8.5. Did well. Actually, like, I liked the subs, and I like the team. So yeah, no, I did well, man. We needed this, bruv. We needed this. 6th now. I'm not talking no top 4 talks in it, because I personally think it's too late, man. We're just gonna we're gonna have to deal with each game as it comes. Deal with each game as it comes. Let's keep our main eye on Champions League, and you never know. Like, do you know what I mean? We'll just see where it comes. But for me to be sitting here with chest saying that we're gonna get top 4. Nah, it's not me, bruv. Not hearing it. Boom. Say for rocking with man as always. Like I said, sub if you're new, please drop a like, get in the comments. Say LFC gang, safe.